Hi everyone, this is going to be the tarot forecast for the sign of Virgo for the month of March 2023. This can apply if you're a Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this reading does not resonate with you. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. So take what resonates and leave out the rest. I am taking bookings for personal readings right now, so if you'd like to get a natal chart reading done by me, a Synastry chart reading, or tarot, you can drop me a message on Facebook or email. Both the links are in the description box below, and I'll get back to you soon. So let's get started, Virgo. So the first card I've got for you is the Four of Cups in reverse. The next card is the Page of Wands in reverse. Next one is the Hierophant in reverse. Then we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, so Virgo, I do feel like some of you may be quite selective in the month of March as to what you will and will not accept, especially because I'm seeing the Four of Cups coming up as a reversal. Now, that may have been your energy in the past, but at the same time, while you're being selective, I do feel like some of you may be opening up a little bit. Like you may be considering your choices. You're not so um, selective that you end up blocking your own blessings, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the four of cups in the upright position represents this energy of somebody who, like, the universe is offering something to the person, but they kind of don't want to accept it. They feel like that's not up to the par, up to the standard that they're looking for. And because this is coming up as a reversal, I feel like this is your past energy. I don't feel like this is your energy in the month of March. Maybe in the past you were like that, but I feel like now in the month of March you're being a little bit more open-minded, and you're realizing that maybe uh, like some things, the way they manifest or the way they appear may not be that great, but then as time goes by and as you realize, the particular thing may actually be exactly what you wanted. So blessings don't always come in the way that we anticipate them to. So I would say yes, this is a good approach to have, being a little bit open-minded, being open to seeing how things pan out. Again, we are in Pisces season right now, so it's very much about seeing how things go, being open-minded and going with the flow, right? So it's not about being too rigid with our choices or with our opinions. The Page of Wands is coming up as a reversal. Now, Page of Wands is about communication, and it's usually represented by optimism because, wands are fiery energy and they usually represent positivity, optimism, and looking forward to the future. It's very futuristic in its energy. Now, this is coming up as a reversal, so I feel like somewhere down the line, maybe your hope has been a little bit uh, lessened over the last couple of months, or maybe you're feeling a little bit jaded or not that positive about the future, because I'm also seeing the Nine of Wands coming up in this reading. And Nine of Wands is this energy of being very guarded, having your walls up, having your boundaries up. And there's nothing wrong with that. We should have boundaries. All of us need to have boundaries. But sometimes what happens is, if you're too caged in and if you're too rigid, or always in that anxious feeling and being extra guarded, then sometimes we miss out on really good opportunities that may have come in if we'd just been a little bit more accepting or a little bit less guarded. So that's another energy that I'm picking up for you. The Hierophant is coming up in reverse. Now, the Hierophant is very much about convention, tradition, higher institutions, spiritual places. So it's about following convention and doing things that have always worked, because that's what our ancestors told us and that's what the norm is. But I feel like, Virgo, in the month of March, maybe you're moving away from that a little bit. Like maybe you're questioning some of the things that you've sort of gravitated towards, or like it might have been like a default mechanism or default behavior that you always did in the past, Virgo, and maybe you're questioning it. Maybe because it's not giving you the results that you want, or maybe it's just something that you're tired of doing because it's something you've always done, and maybe you're looking for a change, right? You are a mutable sign at the end of the day. So even though you're an earth sign and you still want that framework, want to be organized, want to know where things are headed, but at the same time, being a mutable sign, you do like change and you are pretty adaptable. So I do feel like maybe you are moving away from some kind of convention or some kind of tradition that was maybe set in stone for you in your own life. Now the thing with this is that a lot of the times the convention or the traditions or the things that we have in our life, it can be programmed or it can be things that we tell ourselves, right? It doesn't always have to be, let's say, a set of habits or some kind of conventional way of doing things. Sometimes it's just about the things that we tell ourselves, the stories that we tell ourselves. And if that is something that you've been telling yourself, or maybe it was programmed in you from childhood, right? Like maybe you were told certain things that you could or could not do or achieve. And if that's the story or narrative that you're telling yourself, then maybe you're questioning that in March. And maybe you're moving away from that and realizing that you can do so much more. And I'm saying this because we have the Empress card and the Two of Wands right above this Hierophant in reverse. So I feel like um, this questioning of convention and this questioning of what is sort of orthodox in quotes, that is going to open up new opportunities for you, because we have the Empress, we have the Two of Wands. So it's about opening up to a more exploratory energy, because the Two of Wands is again very exploratory in its nature. It's almost like this energy of the world is your oyster, anything is possible. And it's also about strategy, because Two of Wands is about strategy. Wands are about fiery energy, positivity, moving forward. So I think that in the month of March, a lot of you are weighing out your pros and cons, and you're actually strategizing as to what your next move is going to be. And this is done with a lot of positivity and optimism. So maybe in the first half of the month, you may be in this sort of Page of Wands energy reverse, and the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands energy in reverse, where you may be a little bit guarded and you may be a little bit cautious. But as the month progresses, you're going to start questioning a lot of things. And you may realize that being a little bit more open minded, being a little bit more exploratory, adventurous, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to jump in and, take that step immediately. But it does mean that you will weigh out your pros and cons, weigh out your options, look at what are the options available in front of you, and then strategize and make your move. Because Two of Wands is really exploratory. It's very open minded energy. It's not caged in, right? I mean, there doesn't have to be any limitations. You don't have to shut the door on something. You can keep it open and see where it leads, right? So that's the energy I'm seeing here. The Empress is, again, this is not about going out and getting what you want. This is Venusian energy. This is feminine energy. So it's about sitting back, relaxing. Yes, definitely you have to plan your moves. That's what the Two of Wands is about. Planning your moves, strategizing, deciding what it is that you want in your life. And once you have decided and once you have sort of made it clear, then you sit back and relax and let it come to you. This is not about being in your masculine go-getter energy and trying to make things happen and going out there and forcing something. It's not about that. It's about trusting in the universe and knowing that whatever is meant for you is going to naturally find you and it's going to come to you. So it's also this energy of realizing that you already have whatever that you want, this energy of luxury and self-sufficiency. But it's more about being content and being really satisfied with what you have going on in your life right now, because gratitude again is a very powerful energy, and it really helps a lot when it comes to attracting more abundance into your life. So having this energy of gratitude will also help to attract more blessings into your life. I do want to see what this Four of Cups in reverse was, because I'm feeling called towards that for some reason. I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles as a clarifier for the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what I'm sensing here is generally the Four of Cups in reverse, like I was saying, it's this energy of sort of being a little bit dismissive, like saying not this, next, what's next, not taking whatever comes your way. And because it's in a reverse position, I feel like that's your past energy. I don't think you're that cut off right now. I feel like you're still open to options right now in the month of March. And as you're doing that, I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is going to start to show up for you. Now, Ten of Pentacles is true abundance. This is abundance in every sense of the word, not just in terms of money, but this is also about having your near and dear ones close to you, having the house you dreamt of. It's everything that you want in your life, like family, happiness, love, money, everything. So the Ten of Pentacles is showing up for you, provided you become a little bit more open-minded and a little bit more exploratory and actually question things that have always been done, or question convention, question the status quo, or things that you've always done because that's what was told to you. And I think the more you do that, the more you're going to open up your energy, and the more you're going to start experiencing a lot of abundance flowing into your life. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. These are your messages for March. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Your likes really help my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. Both the links are in the description box below, and I'll get back to you soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.